Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are well and you all are doing great job as you have completed your very first chapter in your copy. So today, children, we are moving on to our next chapter, that is acids, bases and salts. So first, let's get started with the introduction. Okay, so listen very carefully. So children, just answer few of my questions. Have you ever opened your fridge? Have you ever opened your refrigerator? Yes, you have opened it. So you can see in your refrigerator there may be lemon juice, there may be baking soda, there may be orange juice, there may be curd. So just tell me, what are these things taste like? What are the taste of these things? Okay, so like lemon juice, it is basically sour in taste. Okay, it is sour in taste. Baking soda, it is somewhat bitter in taste. Orange juice, it is also like sweet and sour. Okay, orange juice is sweet and sour in taste. Curd, it is sour in taste. Okay, so now we know the taste of all these things. Okay, so children, we categorize these things into different categories? Yes, we can categorize these things, okay, these edible things into different categories like acids and bases. Okay, we are going to categorize these things into acids and bases. So children, let's get started with our first category, that is acids. Okay, so the word acid is derived from a Latin word acidus. Okay, the meaning of acidus word is sour. Okay, so the substances that are sour in nature, okay, so they are called acidic substances. Now you must be thinking, ma'am, what is sour? Okay, sour means khatta. Okay, so those things that are sour in nature, they contain acids. It means they contain acids. For example, vinegar, okay, tomato, apple, lemon. Okay, these are acidic substances. Okay, these are acidic substances and they are sour in taste. Now basically the acids are of two types. Okay, acids are of two types. First one is organic acid and second one is mineral acids. Okay, so organic acids are those acids, I repeat, organic acids are those acids that are found in plants and animals. Okay children, these acids are found in plants and animals. Okay, now mineral acids are those acids that are prepared from the minerals of the earth. Okay, they are found on the earth, they are prepared from the minerals of the earth and they are human made acids. Okay, they are prepared in the labs. Now I'm going to tell you about the name of some organic acids, okay, and their sources. So in this table you can get the name of acids and their sources, okay, from which source we are getting it. Now let's start with first ascorbic acid. Okay, this type of acid is found in citrus fruits. Okay, this type of acid is found in citrus fruit. Next is acetic acid. Acetic acid is found in vinegar. After that it is citric acid. Citric acid is found in lemon. Next is lactic acid. It is found in sour milk and curd. After that formic acid, okay, it is found in ants and bee stings. Okay, it is found in animals. Next is your tartaric acid, that is found in tamarind. Okay, tamarind is imli. After that malic acid. Malic acid is found in apple. Then tannic acid, it is found in tea. Oxalic acid, it is found in spinach. And hydrochloric acid, that is found in our stomach. Okay children, so these are the list of acids. So you have to learn, okay, you have to learn this list of acids and its sources, okay, from where we are getting all these acids. So this was all about the organic acids. Now coming to the mineral acids, as I told you just now that mineral acids are those acids that are prepared from the minerals of the earth, and they are human made acids and they are prepared in laboratories. Okay children, now the most common mineral acids are sulfuric acid, nitric acid, hydrochloric acid. Okay, I repeat, the most common mineral acids are sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. So we can taste organic acids, okay, but we cannot taste mineral acids because they are very strong and they are very dangerous. Okay, they are highly corrosive in nature. These mineral acids, when we are going to touch it, they can also cause severe burns. Okay, by touching these mineral acids हमारे हाथ भी जल सकते हैं. So they should never be handled with our bare hands. ठीक है, तो हमें बहुत ही we should handle it very carefully. Now these mineral acids are also again classified into two. First is the dilute and second is the concentrated acids. I repeat, first is the dilute acid and second is the concentrated acid. So now, just now I told you that mineral acids are further classified into two. First one is dilute acids and second one is concentrated acids. So what is the difference between these two is, children, that dilute acids are those acids, okay, that contain large quantity of water, okay, plus small quantity of acids. It means, for example, 80% of water plus 20% of acid. Okay, this type of solution, acidic solution, is known as dilute acids. Okay, now coming to concentrated acids. Concentrated acids are those acids that have a large amount of acid. Okay, it has a large quantity of acid plus small amount of water. Okay, that is the opposite of dilute acids. Okay, it means 20% of water plus 80% of acid. Okay, that's why concentrated acids are way more dangerous than dilute acids. Okay, now children, we are moving on to our next topic, that is bases. Okay, what are bases? First I would like to tell you about its taste. Okay, like acid tastes sour. Okay, it means acid is tasting khatta, sour, but bases are those substances that taste bitter in nature. Okay, bitter means, children, kadwa. Okay, जो चीजें टेस्ट में कड़वी आती हैं, those things are basic substances. Okay, and it also gives us a soapy touch. Okay, it also gives us a soapy touch. So if I'm going to say the definition of bases, we can say it like that: the substances which are bitter in taste and have soapy touch are known as bases. Okay, I repeat, the substances which are bitter in taste, kadwa in taste, and have soapy touch are known as bases. Okay, now come some common examples of bases are like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, okay, and magnesium hydroxide. Now in common, I can tell you the few examples of bases like in baking soda. Okay, that is an example of base, and baking powder, that is again an example of bases. Like soap. Okay, soap is also an example of base. Next is toothpaste. Okay, in toothpaste also bases are present. Okay, so these are the common examples. Clear? Now children, I'm going to tell you about some common bases and in which substances these bases are present in. Okay, so first one is sodium hydroxide. Its formula is NaOH. Okay, now it is present in soap. Second one is potassium hydroxide. Its formula is KOH and it is also present in soap. Third one is ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. It is present in window cleaner, floor cleaner, wood polish, etc. Okay, like in our houses we use colin to clean the window glasses. Okay, so in that ammonium hydroxide is present. Okay, fourth one is calcium hydroxide, that is present in lime water. Okay, now you are going to ask, ma'am, what is lime water? Lime water is like a chune ka pani. Okay, and fifth and the last one is magnesium hydroxide. Okay, that is present in milk of magnesia. Okay, milk of magnesia, it means like in toothpaste, cosmetics, ointments, in all these things this magnesium hydroxide is present. Now there is an important fact that you should know is that there are many bases that are not soluble in water. Okay, so those bases which are soluble in water are called alkalis. Okay, I repeat, there are many bases that are not soluble in water, but those bases which are soluble in water, they are called alkalis. Okay children, now after these two topics you have oral questions. Okay, these are the oral questions. So this is your homework. You have to do this oral questions in your copy. Okay, don't forget to mention the date, and I want each and every one of you to write these questions, to solve these questions in your copy. Okay, now after studying acids and bases, I hope these two topics are clear to all of you. Now coming to our next topic, okay, that is the neutral substances. Okay, so neutral substances are those substances that are neither acidic nor basic. Okay, ये ना तो acidic होंगे ना ही basic होंगे. So these type of substances are known as neutral substances. For example, I'm going to give you few examples like sugar, okay, salt, water, sugar cane. These are the examples of the neutral substances. It means that they are neither acidic nor basic. They are neither sour or bitter in taste. Okay, they are basically sweet and salty in taste. So these type of substances are known as the neutral substances. So children, this is enough for today. Thank you so much. I want all of you to revise the topic and complete the oral questions in your copy. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.